Hello my boys, good morning. In this beautiful day we're gonna talk about a very powerful leveling unique. So let's say you want to make another character, another alt, you got bored of your current one. You can use this unique, finish the campaign much more faster, much more easier with any skill you want. Because this gives you a lot of power, even in Act 1. The moment you enter the town, you can equip it. So in order to demonstrate, I prepared here a character, Hungus Bungus Pro. And I will demonstrate the item and give you some tips and tricks that you can do. So what you need to understand, the item is called Tabula Rasa. For some reason in this patch 0.3, it's much more cheaper. So in patch 0.2, this item was like 30-40 divine orbs. But if we search now on the trade website, it's more accessible now. A lot of people can access this item for leveling, which is too busted for the campaign. So let me show you. Let's put here the price in exalted orbs. Yeah. You see, it's 60 exalted orbs, 70 exalted orbs, and this is great for the campaign. So you kill the first boss, you enter the town, and you can equip right away this body armor. Now, why it's good? First of all, let's start with the basics. This item always has 6 jewel sockets. So here you can socket jewels that you typically put on the skill tree, but you can put it on the body armor, which is great. Another thing to pay an eye for is that quality does nothing. You don't have any stats on it, you don't have energy shield, you don't have armor, you don't have evasion rating. So don't put quality, it's a waste. Good! Now let's talk about what's so special here. We can put these gems from the skill tree that will boost your damage greatly. So in my case here I have a mace. If I put here a jewel that will increase damage for physical damage, it goes up. And you can stack multiple of ones. Look here, another one goes up. You can put up to 6. This is very powerful because this is increased damage. As you upgrade your weapon in the campaign, it will keep increasing the damage. So you can use this body armor from Act 1 until the end, Act 4 and the interlude acts without any problems, which is very, very powerful and accessible at this point. But you can go a step further. For example, if you want to move faster, you can take movement speed with attack damage too. Yeah, so this will boost your attack damage, also move faster for the campaign. You know, movement speed will help you finish the campaign much more faster. I mean, if you're playing minions too, you can take jewels with minion damage, with critical strike, with attack speed for minions, and the minions will be much more powerful, which will make the campaign much more faster and much more enjoyable. We don't stop there. Here the jewels can have corruptions. For example, check my strength. I have 15 strength. Here I have a jewel which has 6 strength corruption. You benefit from the corruption. You also can cheat out the resistances this way. For example, this one, yeah, has area of effect melee damage, more life regeneration, which is good. And rage when I get hit by enemy, but the corruption. Check my cold resistance 16. I put it at head 26. So you can, even for the first act, you can cheat out a lot of resistances from the jewel. I mean, you can use 6 of them. What you need to understand here, my boy, is that the unique jewels do not work. They are very powerful. So if you want to socket something like a megalomaniac, prism of belief, of heart of the well, it does not work. Doesn't let you. So it needs to be rare magic jewels. Only those work. It would have been too powerful if they allowed to put unique jewels inside this body armor. But yeah, and also the jewels don't have a level requirement. So here you can get to great modifiers. You can socket inside and you'll make the campaign leveling a breeze. Doesn't matter the skill that you picked. Doesn't matter if you're a bow build, a minion build, a mace build. It will work with all the builds. Just make sure that you buy good jewels. With this point of the league, they should be cheap. This is the idea. For example, my boys, here I'm leveling a new character for a new build, and I'm also using this body armor. And let me tell you that this is a game changer. For example, I get a lot of damage from these jewels here. A lot of damage, even from Act 1. The moment you equip it, all the acts will be easy. I mean, this is way too powerful, and again, it's cheap. So maybe after I make this video, it will go slightly up in price, but maybe it's a more common drop now, because I see it is very cheap. Comparing again, in patch 0.2, this was like 30-50 divine orbs. Few people could afford it. I mean, now the question arises, is this better than the regular body armor for the endgame? Good question. The answer is most likely no. It's mostly used for the campaign because you're wasting a lot of stats if you go with Tabula Rasa for the endgame. I mean, even with the most expensive jewels, in my opinion, Tabula Rasa is not worth it for the endgame, but it's great for the campaign completion. I mean, for the endgame, you want a body armor with a lot of stats. Want a lot of stats, a lot of armor, a lot of effects. You know, something with a lot of life, much more better than the Tabula Rasa. So, would I use Tabula Rasa for the endgame? The answer is no. Would I use Tabula Rasa for the campaign? Hell yeah, heck yeah. On all the characters, if you want to create multiple alts, you should use Tabula Rasa. My boys, I don't want you to get bored. Because of that, I will close the video now. But before I close it, let me remind you that we have Crat of Exile 2. And you can go here to Jewels and you have all the suffixes and prefixes for the rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. Yeah. Let's say you're a nerd and you want to check it closely. Let's go back. We have jewels. Let's put here a sapphire, for example, and you want to go with a minion build. Yeah, and you don't know what modifier to search for. No problem. You write here Control F. You put minions, and you have here, for example, you know that we have for the prefixes. We have accuracy and the increased damage, and for the suffixes we have attack speed, critical damage bonus, critical hit chance, some resistances that nobody cares. Good stuff, good stuff. So remember of this one, Craft of Exile 2, and you search the modifiers that you want for your jewel. Now enjoy the rest of the day. I'll go finish my coffee on the balcony. Good luck.